When you're looking for Whirlpool innovation and quality, who has the answers, the selection, the price? Ventura TV Appliance. With billions in nationwide appliance buying power, more than Home Depot and Best Buy combined, will help you save. Our low prices on Energy Star qualified Whirlpool appliances save you energy and money and pay no interest on select models when paid in full within 12 months. Ventura TV Appliance, serving you since 1951.
Hi, I'm John Malice, and welcome to this live edition of Connect with me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV on this Friday morning. It's a beautiful day to talk about a musical. It's taking place at Clovis West High School this coming week. Well, actually the next couple of weeks. We're going to be giving away some free tickets right here on the air, live. 436 MeTV, option 11. Remember, turn down the sound on your TV set and do not wade through the painful message. Back in a moment. The spotlight today, of course, is on entertainment, and this is a very entertaining program most of the time, right? You got to admit that because you're part of the program. 436 MeTV, option 11. You ask better questions than your host 99.9% of the time. So call in at 436 MeTV, option 11, and remember, turn down the sound on your television set. And so in the opening, I was partially right. They were practicing at Clovis West High School, but I think the actual events will actually take place. The Susical, as it's called, will take place at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. Let's go to the full screen. We'll show you what I'm talking about. There it is, the Susical. We are all familiar with Dr. Seuss. We read about Dr. Seuss when we went to school. We read all the books. There's some 12 books. And the times, the dates, there they are. The Mercedes Edwards Theater, November 14th, 16th, 21, 23, of course, at 7:30 p.m. Now, the cast members made up of roughly 82 kids. They range in all ages, from elementary school starting at 3rd grade, all the way through middle school and high school. Seniors in high school are actually taking part in this. It is a great event. We are going to be giving away some free tickets here on the air. Here's a sampling of some of the rehearsals that took place at Clovis West High School. And live in our studio right now, to our two guests on this day, on this Friday morning, Caila Webb. She is a sophomore at Clovis West High School. And of course, Sandra Hahn. She is a drama teacher at Clovis West. So this is a Clovis West High School production. It'll be taking place at the Mercedes Edwards Theater later on this month, the next couple of weeks, starting next week at 7:30 at night. 82 kids in all. Remember, starting in elementary school, all the way as young as the 3rd grade, all the way up to high school. And so this is a great production. They've done a lot of practicing. They put a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into the practicing. And so we're going to be giving away some free tickets on the air. So call in at 436 MeTV, option 11. Dr. Seuss, our favorite school character, is the major topic of our program today. Spotlight on entertainment. We're back with our program in just a moment.
I Now, why don't you tell us the whole story right from the beginning? All right, from the beginning. This is the city, Los Angeles, California. My name's Friday. I carry a badge. Police officers.
You any idea who the other man was?
My partner's Bill Gannon.
Program?
We got just one big question.
Yeah.
When?
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
You know, we've all probably watched the movie The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Who is that Grinch? And remember little Mary Lou Who in Whoville? Well, that's part of this program that's coming up in the next couple of weeks at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. That's where they're going to be performing. And I welcome into our program today Caila Webb of Clovis West High School. Hey, how are you?
Good,
and
how
of
are
course,
you?
Sandra Hahn, you are the drama teacher there. You're kind of directing this whole project. And so how difficult is it to get all these kids together? You've got 82 up to 100 that you're trying to coordinate. How difficult a job is that?
It is difficult. It's a lot of fun, especially working with all the ages, because I'm used to just teaching high school, but I enjoy the little kids. But if I didn't have a whole lot of help from a lot of people, it would not get done.
Such as?
The tech crew, Dan Husak over at the Mercedes Edwards. I've got people that design the set, design the lighting, sound. One of my classes, it's a ROP class, Regional Occupational Program, that I teach. It's English and drama, and they go over and build the sets. And also there's a couple stagecrafts at Clovis High, Clovis East, all of the high schools. And that's the fun thing about this. It's a whole production from every end, not just Clovis West, but from all the schools get to participate, not in the show itself, but in the building of the show and running lights and sound. I have kids from Clovis High running lights and sound, Clovis East. All the shows participate. All the kids participate in our shows, and that's really fun.
Caila, you're a sophomore in high school at Clovis West. How is it to work with the smaller kids in elementary school, like
so
third
much
grade?
fun. Yeah, well, I work a lot with the little kangaroo. Her name's Caitlin. She's a 5th grader, and she's just the cutest thing. And it's amazing some of the talent they have. Like, you'd never think she could sing as loud as she does. And they're so talented, and they're so focused, and the amount of effort that they put into this production is just as much as the high school kids.
So what part are you playing?
I'm playing the sour kangaroo, which is the person who tries to boil all of the little who's in Whoville because she doesn't think they'd exist.
Right. Now, you were telling me yesterday that the entire storyline kind of centers around Horton, the elephant.
Yes.
He's trying to save Whoville?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then numerous books, 12 that I've counted, are interwoven into the scripts, like The Grinch,
The Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat, Yertle the Turtle,
Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham. And there's songs. If it's not a character from the book, it's a song maybe that's representative of the book. And I mean, it's the best G-rated musical that you could come and see. It's great for all family.
Whose big idea was this?
Yeah. Well, it's been tradition. Elizabeth Feaster was the drama teacher for 17 years, and I'm taking over for her. She does a lot of directing down at Good Company Player, Roger Rocca's. And it was kind of a tradition she started that about every 5 to 6 years we'll do an area production. And when, it was my year to take over, and you look up and I count all the posters that we have in our room, and it was time for an area production. So that's how it started, and picked Seussical because it really lends itself to have all ages.
Now, why is this taking place at the Mercedes Edwards Theater and not, say, Clovis West High School? But you did practice at Clovis West for a little while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We had
Right.
all the choir rehearsals, and then the dance rehearsals,
Right.
and then all of that at Clovis West. But at Clovis Unified, we are lucky enough to have 2 facilities. The Mercedes Edwards Theater is larger capacity, holds
What do they hold?
730 seats.
And you think it'll fill up?
I'm hoping it fills up. That is our goal, to get as many people in there as we can, because these
Right.
kids have worked so hard. I just want to showcase their talent, and that's what we're all about.
And this is good, even if you don't have kids, you can go see it.
Oh,
If you want a night out or something very lighthearted, you can go see this. I want to roll some videotape. It's called the Rehearsal Review, and you can go ahead and talk about what we're going to be seeing here up on the screen, because as I said in the monologue, you guys put a lot of hard work into this, and there you can look up on the screen and tell us what we're seeing here.
Yes, right here, this is after a long rehearsal, and the kids will take notes at the end. And it is hard with the littler kids because we try to get them home early, but as you can see, they're sitting here and they're listening. That was the choreographer, Nicole DeBoss, giving notes. And then I was up there, so we have dance notes, we have, you know, choir singing notes.
So what are they listening to, and who are they listening to at this point?
At this point, they're listening to us. Nicole DeBoss is talking at the moment, discussing what they need to fix on their dance, their little changes. There's myself, and Anna-Kina Garrison is the drama teacher at Kasner. She's my assistant. She's helping. So we're just giving them notes of, you know, where to stand, where to go, stand still at this part, look up at this part. There's just so much direction.
Yeah. Is it difficult to try to micromanage 82 bodies up there on the stage?
Absolutely, and that's why at this point we're fine tuning, and the kids have run this. We've now adapted to the set, because it's one thing to come from Clovis West in the drama room, then go over to where there's the set and where do you. And so
it's one thing if you're doing a play and there's 4 or 5 people in it, but when you've got a gigantic production like this of 82. It's kind of difficult.
It's tough.
You have to keep track of every little person and everything that's going on, because there's no small parts. Everything's important.
Plus, you have to concentrate on your part as well. Okay, so you can't lose your concentration.
No,
so
not at all.
Mistake after mistake, you learn by your mistakes, right?
Yes.
That's why you have practice.
Yes, and then the notes go down from like 4 pages of notes as they get better and know where they're supposed to be, down to 2, down to 1, down to, hey, we're ready for showtime, and that's when it's exciting.
All right,
and
the directors and the choreographers, I want to go to this videotape before we go to break here and show this, because the directors are probably, and would you say they're more important than the actors at this point, because they're directing everyone in what to do? Without the directors, you don't have a show.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Without lights, you don't have a show. Without directors, you don't have a show. And the thing I keep trying to tell them is pretty soon, it's not going to be about me. It's about all of them up on stage, and it's showtime for them.
So on the list of importance, where do the directors fit into the category here as we look at them?
They're up there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pat yourself on the back, but it is a vision.
Obviously, they can't get on the stage and execute what they're trying to emphasize to the actors, and the actors obviously are going to have to do the execution. But the directors, if they don't get their right message across, boom, it's a done deal. It's over, right?
Yeah, and I actually sometimes, if the kid's not getting my message or my instruction, I will go up on the set and show them exactly what I want.
We owe everything we do to Hahn. If she wasn't there, we wouldn't know where to go, how to do it. I mean, we're just one tiny piece of this big puzzle. So.
Yeah. Okay. Does she yell?
When she needs to. I mean, we can't hear her otherwise.
Is it loud?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to clarify that.
I do have a loud voice.
Like me, I got a loud voice too. My kids get scared when and after a while they say, "Oh, he doesn't mean it. He's just fooling around." All right, we're talking about a musical that's going to take place next week and the week after at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. It's called Seussical. It's about Dr. Seuss and all the collection of 12 books. We're going to be back with your phone calls to give away some tickets, my friends. 436 MeTV option 11, and remember, turn down the sound on your TV set. Back in a moment.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Samsung big screen we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start. But you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Time for that upgrade to an HD 3D web-enabled Samsung TV. Get the best selection, price, and service in town without waiting. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise today.
Day after way. I need something different, I crave something new. Hey, baby, could you think of something different to do? A circus? Why, I love a show. I think I'll go.
Did you catch Sandra over here patting herself on the back? She was just like this, you know, like that, because nobody else is doing it. Now, you're not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of her.
I'm teasing you. What did we just look at there? What video was that?
That was Cat in the Hat and Maisie LaBird.
Gotcha.
And Maisie LaBird is the one who is supposed to be sitting on her egg, but she cons Horton into sitting on her egg. Yeah. And Cat in the Hat is just fun because he pops up and he's in everything. He's the one causing all kinds of chaos.
Yeah. And how is Horton trying to save Whoville?
He has.
How does he do it?
He's put the little death speck on the clover. It's blowing by. He catches the little death speck on the clover. He hears Whoville, and at the very end, he gets little JoJo to yell "yop," this interesting word that's never been heard, totally new word, and everybody hears it. All the bird girls, even Sour Kangaroo here hears it, and so everybody changes their mind about Horton, and they don't think he's crazy anymore.
Caila, what about the costumes?
They're
That's
so
a story in
cool.
itself. We could talk about the costumes for a whole half hour here on the show.
I mean, the great thing about Seussical is it's so colorful, but that means that the costumes have to match. So they take so much work, but they end up so gorgeous by the end of it.
Who made the costumes?
I work with a lot of other people, and we end up sewing them during our class periods or after school.
So you make the costumes yourself?
I help with it, yeah.
Yeah, you help. Okay.
That's what's one thing that's been hard for me is I'm doing the costumes as costuming as well. My friend that's also my production assistant, Amy Kraft, will call me at 10 o'clock at night shopping somewhere else if it wasn't for her.
So you kind of have to know how to sew at this point, right?
Little bit. What I've done this year is incorporate, Kayla's in my Drama 2 class, and my drama classes are making accessories to costumes and adding things. We're not from scratch. There's no way we can make 82 costumes, but we pull and create little pieces of it and add to it. It's been fun, but tough.
Really? Boy, that's amazing. All right, another piece of videotape. Let's roll it, and then we can look at it, and you can describe what we're looking at here. A lot of video today. This is Seussical, the musical. And I like that cat and hat hat. I wish I had one of those.
I should have brought one for you.
What are we looking at here?
These are the little cadets, and there's...
What grade?
Wow.
Elementary school,
yeah,
obviously.
It varies.
3rd through 6th, and that's one of my favorite parts right there. The general, the parents have put JoJo in military school, and that is General Genghis Khan Schmidt right there, who is
Blake Jordan.
Blake Jordan is the student's name. He is also a sophomore, and he is getting JoJo ready for military school here, and that is what's going on.
That's wonderful. And so, considering these are little kids, they're elementary school, you guys practice up until, 9:30 at night?
Yeah.
Is it exhausting for them?
It is. And I think that's the hardest part. And unfortunately, when we're trying to encompass everyone, I couldn't have rehearsals right after school because even the elementary kids are in sports. The high school kids are in sports. So we had to go to a rehearsal time at about 6 o'clock. And when the show actually opens at 7:30, these kids are getting, done about 10.
Yeah. I'll bet if they were home playing video games, they wouldn't be tired, would they?
Yes, no, they wouldn't.
That doesn't require dancing.
That's so true.
You want to give some tickets away?
Yes, I do.
So how many?
I've brought 12 tickets to give away.
Wow.
And so if we have callers, call in.
Right. First caller that calls in is going to get some. And so we'll wait for the first caller to call in. In the meantime, let's run another piece of videotape from the musical Seussical, and then later on we'll put up the dates and the time so it will remind you where and when.
Where are you taking me? Well, we're taking you back. You're gonna
you have a terrific voice there, Caila.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. You want to give us a little demonstration here? Come on. You can do
Okay.
it without the music.
Okay.
We'll adjust the audio levels. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Humped a voice. 'Twas a sour kangaroo.
That's great. That's terrific.
Thank you.
Man, you have to be well, you don't have to be a broadcaster, but you could be.
Thank
Or
you.
a singer.
Thank
Be a
you
singer.
very much.
Yeah, on Broadway.
On Broadway.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right. We have a caller here. Let's take it. Good morning. You're on Connect with Me. Well, you were on Connect with Me. We're giving tickets away. 436-MeTV, option 11. I guess we waited too long and it went to voicemail or whatever happens there. But anyway, so we have to take a break, but we're going to come back and we're going to put up the dates and the times. Again, Seussical at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. We're talking with our two guests today. Back in just a moment.
When you like Ventura TV Appliance on Facebook, it's nice. But when you love the Frigidaire Gallery appliances we deliver, it's even better. Our website is cool, and it's a good place to start. But you really should touch the merchandise before you buy. Time for that upgrade to an Energy Star qualified French door Frigidaire Gallery refrigerator. Quality appliances for the way you live. Get the best selection, price, and service in town without waiting. Come in to Ventura TV Appliance and touch the merchandise.
All right, dates and times. Let's put those up real quick again. Mercedes Edwards Theater in November. There are the dates: 14 through the 16th, and the 21st through the 23rd, 7:30 p.m. Mercedes Edwards Theater. We have another piece of videotape we want to roll. And the student engineers, everybody is up. You know, it's one part of the puzzle here. They are just as important as anybody else. Let's roll the videotape, and our two guests are going to talk over this and describe exactly what we're looking at here. Caila, what is it? What are we looking at, Caila?
Oh, this is Noah Morgan working with the sound and lights? No, just sound.
Just sound.
And
Okay.
he has to hold the script and make sure that the right moments, whoever's singing, is heard by everyone else, which is an insanely important task.
We got a
important
call.
task.
Keep the videotape up there, rolling. And good morning. You're on Connect with Me. I suppose you want some tickets. Is that correct? Hello?
Yeah,
Call.
I'm calling, asking about when's the show is going to come on, and that girl has a good voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you sound real good. I'm sitting here watching you on TV,
Thank you.
but you got a good voice, so keep it up, girl.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you for the call. I appreciate it very much. 436-MeTV option 11. We're quickly running out of time. If you want a couple of free tickets, and what are we looking at here? This is looks like the control room here.
This is the lighting, the control room, yes. And
Okay.
again, that is Brandy Martin. She's actually designing the lights. She works for Clovis Unified and at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. But what we actually have our students that will run the lights for the actual show.
Yeah. And the lights have to come in at the right time,
Yeah.
or you lose the entire effect,
Yeah.
don't you, of that for that particular scene?
Yes. So last night we started lights for the first time in tech, and so we'd have to stop, freeze, go back, make sure the kids are in the right spots, the lights are coming up at the right time with the right parts, and then start it again. And that's what makes us go late
That's
into
what
the
I'm saying.
night.
It's coordination,
Oh, yes.
coordination. Everybody's got to do their part. Or
Yes.
it falls apart.
Yeah, it is a puzzle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our caller loved your voice. Give us one more demonstration, something different.
Okay. Just a fool, just a fool, just a fool.
Wow. That was quick and dirty, but it was good.
Yes, it was. She's got an amazing voice.
I know.
Thank you.
Some interviews from some other students talking about Seussical, the musical. Let's take a listen.
JoJo pretty much is a kid who has a wild imagination. He's thinking of all these different crazy things. And I like playing this character because kind of like how I think sometimes I get a little crazy sometimes.
Okay, my character's name is Maisie-Law Bird, and she's very conceited and full of herself and sexy and fun. And she gives Gertrude some pills, or she recommends some pills to Gertrude to make her tail long and beautiful like mine. And I like playing her. She's a lot of fun, and she's just a fun character to play. Yeah.
I'm playing the character of Gertrude McFuzz, and she's a very fun, exciting character, a little unsure of herself at the beginning. She's super in love with Horton, and the entire show she really tries to just get him to notice her. And towards the end of the show, well, she runs into a little trouble when she eats too many Pillsbury bush pills that make her tail grow super, super big. So then she tries to get Horton to notice her. He finally does at the end. Then we have an elephant bird, and it's really great, and it's really fun, and it's the funnest show I've been in, and I love it.
I play Horton in Seussical the Musical, and Horton is a kind and considerate elephant. He hears who's on the clover, or in a small speck of dust, and he's the only one who can hear them. And the whole play, he's trying to get people to understand that they do exist, and he's trying to get them to think like he does. And he feels alone, and eventually he finds a friend. This is my first play, and I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it, and it's going to be amazing.
This is I believe my 6th show, and in Seussical I play the Cat in the Hat, and he's kind of the magic of the show. He's sly, he's a little bit cocky, but he's the one that makes JoJo's imagination come to life. And so I'm really excited about this role, and I hope you all enjoy it.
All right, some of the participants there, of course, of the Seussical that takes place November the 14th through the 16th, November 21st through the 23rd at the Mercedes Edwards Theater. Right there, our guest today, Caila Webb of Clovis West. She's a sophomore. Sandra Hahn, she is the drama teacher over there. Now listen, if you want tickets, freebie tickets, we've got 12 of them that we're going to give away. No time to take any calls now, but call our comment line. Remember to leave your name and telephone number so we can get back to you. 436-MeTV, and 436-MeTV is the number, but don't hit option 11 because that's our on-air number. So leave your name, number on the comment line after the show, and we'll get those tickets to you. Anyway, how difficult is it to remember your lines, Caila?
It depends on who you are. Like, I have mostly singing in this show. This show probably has like a good 3 pages only of actual speaking lines, which is very unique, and it means that you have to remember your music more than anything else.
This is your first musical?
This
or
is my
second?
4th musical.
4th, okay, so
Yeah.
you have some experience.
Yeah.
You kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point. And what do you want to do?
I want to be a biochemist, actually.
Oh, you do, okay. All right. So no aspirations to go to Broadway or anything?
It's just a really fun hobby of mine. I mean, it's how I get my stress out. It's how I unwind from my day.
Right.
It's one of the most fun things I can do right now.
Biochemist, you got to discover the cure for cancer. Okay? That's what I want.
Do my best.
Okay. Thank you for coming in, both of you. I wish you the best of luck. I know you've worked very hard. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this one, and you've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showings.
Yes. 6 showings,
6.
yes.
At the Mercedes Edwards Theater, and good luck to you both. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you so
having
much
us.
for having
Very
us.
All
much.
right, good luck to you. You're a very bright and talented
She
student.
is.
Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck, Caila Webb and Sandra Hahn. We're going to be back Monday with a special program. It's Veterans Day, and we're going to be talking about Honor Flight, those veterans who went to Washington, D.C. We're going to be back with another edition of Connect with Me on MeTV Fresno on Monday. Have a great weekend and happy Veterans Day, everybody.